Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we will be ranking the top 37 trees from worst to best. This video is very difficult to make, so if you do enjoy this video, I'd really appreciate it if you could drop a like. Please comment some video suggestions in the comments down below and subscribe with notifications on if you're new. Without any further ado, let's just get into it. Coming in at number 37, I'm going to have to give it up to Birch. Next up on the list, number 36. Coming in at number 36, here's a shocker. It's gonna be Ash. Next up, number 35. Coming in at number 35, I'm gonna have to give it up to Elm. Next up on this list, number 34. Coming up at number 34, I'm gonna give it to Larch. Next up, number 33. Coming up at number 33, I'm gonna have to give it up to Hemlock. Next up on this list, number 32. Coming in at number 32, I'm gonna have to give it up to Black Cherry. Next up on this list, number 31. Coming up at number 31, I'm going to have to give it up to Locust. Now, number 30. Coming up at number 30, I'm going to have to give it up to Hornbeam. Next up on this list is number 29. Coming in at number 29, I'm going to have to give it up to Basswood. Number 28. Coming in at number 28, I'm going to have to give it up to Sassafras. Next up, number 27. Coming up at number 27, I'm going to have to give it up to the good old cucumber tree. Now, number 26. Coming in at number 26, I'm going to have to give it up to Cottonwood. Next up on this list is number 25. Coming in at number 25, I'm going to have to give it up to Hawthorn. Next up, number 24. Coming in at number 24, I'm going to have to give it to Arbor Vitae. Now, number 23. Coming in at number 23, I'm going to have to give it up to the good old tulip tree. Next up on this list is number 22. Coming in at number 22, I'm going to have to give it up to the good old baobab. Now, number 21. Coming in at number 21, I'm going to have to give it up to the sacred fig. Next up is number 20. Coming in at number 20, I'm going to have to give it up to the teak tree. Now, coming in at our number 19 spot, this might surprise some. It's going to be the drumstick. Next up, number 18. Coming up at our number 18 spot on the list of the top 37 best trees, I'm going to have to give it up to the rosewood. Now, number 17. Coming in at the number 17 spot on this list, I'm going to have to give it up to the yew tree. Now, number 16. Coming up at number 16, I'm going to have to give it up to the good old Russian olive. Next up on this list is in the number 15 spot. I'm going to have to give it up to the good old reliable holly tree. Now, number 14. Coming in at the number 14 spot on this list, I'm going to have to give it up to Hawthorn. Next up, number 13. Coming in at the number 13 spot on this list, I'm going to have to give it up to Banyan. Now, number 12. Coming in at the number 12 spot on this list, I'm going to have to give it up to Sequoia. Now, number 11. Coming in at the number 11 spot, I'm going to have to give it up to Hazel. Next up on this list is number 10. Coming in at number 10, I'm going to give it up to good old Filbert. Now we're getting into our elite trees. These are only the best of the best. Moving on to our number 9 spot, I'm going to have to give it up to Juniper. Now, number 8. Coming in at number 8, I'm going to have to give it up to good old Spruce. Number 7. Coming in at the number 7 spot, I'm going to give it up to Fir. Now, Number 6, not to be confused with cheddar, this is cedar. And now, moving into our top 5, at our number 5 spot on this list, I'm going to have to give it up to redwood. Coming in at the number 4 spot on this list, I'm going to have to give it up to oak. Now, moving into our top 3, coming in at number 3, I'm going to have to give it up to cherry. Next up, number 2. Coming in at our number 2 spot on this list, I'm going to have to give it up to pine. And now, moving into the one you've all been waiting for. I'm sure all of you saw it coming. Yes, you guessed it. Number 1 spot, maple. That's going to do it for this list. I really do hope you enjoy. Please leave your video suggestions in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for listening, and I really do hope you have an amazing day.